In a bustling city where dreams often collide with harsh realities, a young entrepreneur named Maya found herself standing at a crossroad. One rainy afternoon, as she rushed through the crowded streets, she stumbled upon a group of homeless individuals huddled under a bridge, seeking shelter from the downpour. Their faces, etched with despair, ignited a fire within her. What if she could do something to change their lives? Maya had always been a problem solver, a thinker outside the box. But this was different. This was not just another business idea. This was a mission. She envisioned a mobile app that could connect the homeless with local resources, shelters, food banks, job opportunities, everything they needed in one place. But the obstacles loomed large. First, she had no funding. Investors were skeptical. They wanted profit, not purpose. But she didn't let that deter her. Maya rolled up her sleeves and turned to her community. She organized local fundraisers, tapping into the generosity of her neighbors. Picture this, a community potluck where everyone brought their favorite dish, laughter filled the air, and at the end of the day, they raised enough money to kickstart her project. Next, there was the technical challenge. Maya was not a coder. She spent countless nights learning programming languages online, often fueled by coffee and determination. Imagine her, eyes glued to the screen, fingers dancing over the keyboard, coding until dawn. It was frustrating, but with each small victory, a bug fixed, a feature added, her confidence grew. Then came the heart-wrenching reality of the people she aimed to help. Maya hit the streets, speaking with those living in the shadows, understanding their stories, their struggles. She learned about the stigma they faced, the isolation. One man, Sam, shared his journey of losing his job and eventually his home. "It's like we're invisible," he said, his voice trembling. Those words pierced her heart, fueling her resolve. With her app finally taking shape, Maya launched it with a community event, inviting everyone to join. The energy was electric as she showcased the app's features, illustrating how it could change lives. Local shelters signed up, offering their services, and volunteers populated the job board. But just as hope surged, the app crashed under the weight of its first users. The setback was disheartening. Maya felt like she had let everyone down. But in that moment, she remembered Sam and all the others she had met. Their faces flashed before her, reminding her of why she started. Instead of giving up, she gathered her team, and together they worked tirelessly to fix the issues. They listened to user feedback, adapted, and improved. Weeks turned into months, and slowly the app began to succeed. Users found shelter, meals, and even jobs. Sam got a position at a local diner, and when he walked into the launch party, the room erupted in applause. It was a moment of pure joy, an affirmation that change was possible. But Maya didn't stop there. She created mentorship programs, connecting successful professionals with those seeking guidance. She envisioned a ripple effect, empowering individuals to not only lift themselves, but also to inspire others. Imagine a former homeless person mentoring a young adult, sharing wisdom born from hardship. The app transformed into a thriving community hub, a beacon of hope. Maya saw the impact firsthand. Families reunited, dreams rekindled. Each success story was a victory, not just for her, but for everyone involved. As she stood on a stage at a local conference, sharing her journey, Maya reflected on the path that brought her here. She spoke passionately about resilience, about the power of community, and about the importance of never overlooking those in need. Her story served as a reminder that innovation doesn't just solve problems, it can heal wounds, bridge divides, and create connection. So what can you take away from Maya's journey? First, don't shy away from the problems around you. Let them ignite your passion. Second, lean into your community. Together, you can achieve the impossible. Third, embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. Each setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. And finally, remember that every small act of kindness can lead to monumental change. Maya's story is a testament that with courage, creativity, and a heart full of purpose, you can turn a social problem into a powerful solution. So what problem will you tackle today? Weeks later, after the app's initial success, Maya was approached by a local news station eager to share her story with the world. They wanted to highlight the impact of her app on the community. Maya hesitated, feeling the weight of representing so many fragile lives. But then she thought of Sam and others who had shared their stories with her. She knew that visibility could bring more resources and support. During the interview, she spoke not just about the app, but about the humanity behind it. She shared anecdotes of people she had met, the laughter, the tears, the dreams that had been reignited. She emphasized that her mission was about more than technology. It was about people, connection, and compassion. The story aired, and the response was overwhelming. Donations flooded in from across the city, and new volunteers reached out, eager to help. Maya realized that by sharing the stories of those she aimed to assist, she was not only advocating for them, but also creating a larger movement of empathy and action. As the app continued to grow, Maya partnered with local businesses to create job training programs. They offered workshops on resume writing, interview skills, and even financial literacy. The community rallied together. Local chefs volunteered to teach cooking classes, and business leaders shared their insights. Maya watched as people began to transform not just their circumstances, but their mindsets. One day, while visiting a training session, she met a woman named Lisa, who had been struggling for years. Lisa was hesitant at first, but with encouragement from her peers and the supportive environment, she began to open up. Maya saw the change in her demeanor as she gained confidence, and soon Lisa landed a job at a local coffee shop. The joy in her eyes was priceless. Maya organized monthly community meetings to discuss ongoing challenges and successes. She believed in the power of storytelling. Each person who attended had a voice. These gatherings became a tapestry of shared experiences, a space where dreams were nurtured. Each meeting ended with a moment of gratitude, acknowledging the small victories that often went unnoticed. As the app evolved, Maya included features that allowed users to share their journeys. They could post updates, celebrate their accomplishments, and even connect with each other. The platform fostered a sense of belonging, where users became advocates for one another. This created an empowering environment, shifting the narrative from despair to hope. Maya also realized the importance of mental health support. She collaborated with local therapists and counselors to provide resources within the app. She understood that overcoming homelessness was not just about finding a job or a place to live. It was about healing and self-worth. One evening, as Maya was closing up the office, she received a call from Sam. "Maya, I just wanted to thank you. I've been able to get my own apartment, and I'm starting a new chapter. Your app gave me the tools to believe in myself again." Tears filled Maya's eyes as she felt the weight of all their hard work. Maya's journey was far from over. She began to explore the possibility of expanding her app to neighboring cities, knowing that the need was universal. She started to build partnerships with organizations in other areas, sharing her model and insights. The idea was to create a network of support that would stretch beyond her city. As she prepared for this new phase, Maya reflected on how far she had come. The challenges she faced had molded her into a leader, a visionary. She understood that true success was not measured by profit, but by the lives touched and the communities uplifted. In a world where it can be easy to overlook those in need, Maya became a beacon of hope. Her story inspired others to take action, to listen, and to engage with the issues around them. She became a speaker at conferences, sharing her insights on social entrepreneurship and the importance of empathy in leadership. Through her work, Maya learned that change is a collective effort. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to engage with discomfort. Her journey was not just about building an app. It was about building a movement that champions human dignity and connection. As she stood on the stage at a national conference, Maya concluded her speech with a powerful message. Every one of us has the potential to create change. We can be the spark that ignites a brighter future. Let us not only dream of a better world, but actively work towards it. Together, we can turn compassion into action and transform lives. So I ask you again, what problem will you tackle today? Maya's journey serves as a reminder that within each of us lies the power to effect change, to uplift others, and to create a legacy of hope and resilience. In her heart, she knew that this was just the beginning,